Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. So here is another day in the life vlog which I tend to make once a month. Now before we start, I would just like to mention that this video is sponsored by Wondershare Pdf Element. Being a student, especially in this online semester, there is a huge abundance of PDFs as almost all the course material is shared in that format. PDF might seem like an uncustomizable file format, but to manage, edit and customize and do way more with PDFs, Wondershare PDF Element is your way to go. This is available on both Windows and Mac and is an extremely powerful software. With Wondershare PDF Element, you can easily fill out forms, convert a PDF into any relevant file format like a Word document or an Excel sheet, etc. really seamlessly. It is really easy to do. Now what if you have a scanned letter or a document and you want to get the text out of it? Really easy, you can use the OCR option to extract it into normal text to work with it. If you want to edit a given PDF, from changing the text style, changing the fonts to colors and adding new media like images and videos, everything is possible. Want to make your own PDF? Got you covered as well. The pre-made templates of different categories make your life even more easier. To sum it up, I think Wondershare PDF Element is an amazing piece of software and it is free to try out. So make sure to check the links in the description. Now get started with the video. Ever since I got the MI band, I am trying not to bring my phone to bed at night. That way I don't spend much time before sleeping and after waking up aimlessly scrolling through social media. Lockdown has been extremely lazy compared to the life that I try to live in my head, and after failing to change things by brute force quite so many times, I am trying to incorporate smaller and easier changes in my life which can gradually snowball into tangible impact. I generally hop onto the tiny things that I find hard to do once I'm in the flow of things. Now the first thing is obviously guitar practice, which is getting easier to overlook with every passing day, and I try to churn out some strumming and some parts of the songs I know. I never really practice the stuff that I should be practicing, to be honest. I recently got myself to start a series of videos about music theory, but yeah, that didn't go anywhere. Next, I whip out the book I'm currently reading, Atomic Habits by James Clear. So far, really exceptional book. You can expect a video about it once I finish it. I was reading Turtles All the Way Down by John Green before this, but that got too boring too quickly. Also, reading books about habit building, productivity and happiness in general makes me stick to my habits, be productive and also to be happy. You are what you read after all. I've also made a small rule for myself that I must read for at least 10 minutes before I can play Valorant in a particular day. So yeah, that helps me stick to my reading habit a little bit more. I also get my typing practice down, which is another thing I'm trying to improve. Currently, I can consistently hit over 50 words per minute and can also hit over 60 words per minute on good days. Well, it's no big deal. I just do 5 of these samples on keybr.com every day, which takes like 3 to 4 minutes. Not really about setting any goals or tracking progress, just keeping it simple. Then comes what is probably the most uninteresting part of the day, online classes.
Okay, assume that f is a two-way periodic function. So what is being done here? I have f data here, x belonging to the interval a to b.
But I love to experiment. You all already know about muting the tab in Chrome, but did you think about adding background music to online classes? Absolute pro gamer move, and it can make a class a whole lot interesting.
So few coefficients now. Okay, then here, then running from -n to +n.
The only downside is that you won't be able to understand anything the professor is saying, but well, you weren't understanding anyways. Another app I'm trying to rediscover after a long time is Habitica. It is really amazing because it gives the game kind of feel in your real life. Your to-do list is your quest and you can team up with others for accountability as well. You can expect a dedicated video on this app somewhere down the line. At this point, I'm done with classes, had a shower, had lunch, and in lockdown I feel really sleepy after lunch, so I tend to play Valorant at this time for 1 or 2 hours because it's better to play a game than sleep in the afternoon. That's just my opinion, do whatever you want. As usual, here comes the gaming montage, skip it if you want. After sitting for quite some time, I also get a tiny workout done to get my body active again. Then I watched the final episode of The Boys, which is a damn amazing show on Amazon Prime Video. I'm gonna recommend it if you have a Prime membership and obviously if you're 18 plus. Then it comes to few hours of studying for college courses. Although classes are online, assignments, tests and stuff just keep on coming and I'm not doing a very good job at handling them. But again, this is something new and we need to adapt or just hold on for a few more months hopefully. And obviously another chunk of time goes into the works that are done for club activities. This year I became the coordinator of our photography club in Focus. If you have seen my channel for quite some time, you might know Abhishek as well, the other guy in my 10 hours videos, and he's also a coordinator for the same club. So obviously good content is gonna come on our social pages of InFocus. Do drop a follow on our Instagram page if you are I don't know, just follow the page. At this point, I'm making the PPT for the cultural club presentations we have scheduled on 10th October. Trying my best to make them look good, and yes, they took a bit too much time, but still worth creating things. And also Abhishek will be the one presenting, so not that much pressure over there. Hey everyone, I would really like to thank you for watching this video till the end. And if you by any chance missed the community post that I put up probably yesterday, where I said that I decided to give all the revenue that I make from my channel memberships to some charity, probably a different charity every month or every few months. And just for the first month, I ended up choosing Cry, which is based in India. What Cry basically does is that it helps children all across India from child labor, child marriage, child trafficking, and they try to fight malnutrition among children's like little children. Malnutrition is a really big issue among children in India, and also they try to get kids vaccinated so they can have a better immunity for their life. So I thought this is a good point to start, because I think kids are probably the most important people alive on this planet right now. So I'll just quickly fill out my informations and the card details that I need to fill, and see you on the other side. And we are done. This is the confirmation in case you're suspicious about me. And what can I say? Even though this is not directly my money, people are like paying for the membership. But this like feels really good. This is something I'd like to do more in the future. I'd like to donate more in the future, obviously. And you guys can probably tell by seeing me that I'm really tired. Not physically, mentally really drained, because the days have been really hectic now, like with all the club activities and online classes which are really boring, and also taking care of some other things along the line. So yeah, that's like the typical day in my life at this point. I also have like one exam and 2 assignments due in the next 3 to 4 days. So I will wrap this up here. It is currently 10:50. I think I'm not gonna work today anymore. I'll probably go to sleep, close everything off, and appreciate if you're still watching. And really huge thanks if you are a member. I'm gonna put a special thanks to all these members whose names are listed over here, and all the members who have been a member and not a member anymore. Obviously you guys matter too, but I don't have your names anymore. So yeah, and even if you are not a member, really thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me out as a content creator, or just helping the community. You get the deal. Now if you want, you can leave a like to let YouTube know that this video is worth watching, and hit the subscribe button if you want to. That's totally up to you.